What's up, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Welcome to my channel, Tarot by the Intuitive Teacup. We're going to read your tarot cards. Popping already. I love it. Guys, these are general messages, so that means not everything I say will resonate with every single Gemini out there. Please only take away what resonates and release the rest, okay? Let's get one more card and we'll hop right in for Gemini. There's an offer being made that's in alignment with I'm going to say a recent wish. That word, I think, came out for a reason. So maybe not something you've been gunning for the last 10 years, but I'm getting sort of like everyday small wishes. So, you know, will they call me for a date or that kind of thing? And this could be in many different avenues of your life. It doesn't have to be romantic, but there could definitely be something coming in. To or from either an Aquarius or a Leo. Let's see. Some of you, without even knowing it, you are fulfilling a long-term wish or dream for a Leo. Almost like divine intervention through you. This is a little bit of a heady message, but it's actually really cool. It's like, without even knowing, some sort of circumstance arrives where you're able to grant a wish to someone, very likely a Leo or someone who's very maternal in nature. And it's almost like they're the giver, they do everything for everyone else, and you step in and do this. It's to you, Gemini, it's like the simple, everyday, no big deal, like I got you, but to them, it means everything. You offer them some sort of gift, some sort of peace of mind, and in a way, it's like you save them in a way. And so maybe that just means you get them out of a bind, you know, they're in a pinch and they need someone's help, and you step in to do it. But to you, it's effortless and it's easy. So don't neglect the importance of it just because to you it meant nothing, because there's something really cool about this message. Like, to them, it meant everything. Like, it's their everything. And it may have to do with your mother. There's a lot of kind of like divine feminine energy here. It doesn't have to be, but I am wanting to say someone who is your senior or more mature. It could even be a boss or a supervisor. There's something about their status is above you. So that's why it's all the more special, because there was just something about you being able to do this for them. They're not used to people, like they're used to being the ones who have to step in and do everything and save the day and be accountable. And I don't want to over repeat myself, but you do this really great, kind gesture, and like it means the world to them. Yeah, and this could be a best friend as well. This could be like a romantic suitor. Let's see. Sorry, I try not to, every time I lean into the mic, I tend to yell in it accidentally. So sorry about that. Let's maybe a little bit more. Some of you, I know this is so random, but some of you offer to either babysit, but more than likely it has to do with pet sitting. It's like you offer to watch over their pet. I don't know if, just for the weekend or something, but that's what I mean. It's like, in order for them to go on this vacation, they had to do this one little piece, or this one little component was hindering their ability to go off and do something that it's just like, it's magical in their life. It's like, it's allowing them either a huge break, like a huge relief, or the opposite, it's allowing them to go do something and chase a dream that they're never able to do. And it could be something as small as, I'll feed your dog this weekend, no big deal. But it's like, this person just needs a break. For a lot of you, this does seem very like mother type energy, but this could be you too, Gemini. So if you're a mother or even a father, right, it's like your child does this really beautiful act for you. They're like, oh, mom, can I help you with this? And oh, Gemini, so cute. There's like a gift you give them. There's a lot of gratitude. Hierophant. Yeah, it's like divine intervention without you even knowing. I'm trying not to repeat myself. I know I do that a lot, but there's something very like, universe or spirit was overseeing this kind act or this gesture. And feel free to reverse the roles, right? Maybe you're the recipient of this. So, I mean, the message still stands, but... So some of you, there's going to be offers and proposals of marriage, especially if you are dealing with Aquarius, Leo, Taurus especially, as well as possibly Libra. I'm saying marriage because of the Hierophant. If it's not marriage, it could be a formal commitment of some kind. It could even be a business contract. But there's something about like the proposal. Do you see how he's literally like presenting this golden token to someone? It could be a job offer too, right? A job that maybe you're going to stay at long term. This is about, it's funny, like I'm hearing conformity, which absolutely is a term associated with the Hierophant. I'm not sure what that has to do with an offer being made. Conforming to what exactly? I don't know. I don't think it's a bad message. Just, it's funny. That's the first word that wanted to come out of my mouth. So sure, there's something about the conformity of it, but again, like whoever is receiving this, they seem ecstatic, they seem elated, they almost seem in disbelief that they've earned this or that it's coming to them, because it's funny, it's almost like this person has this sense of self-worth based on how other people value them, and so that's why they rush in to do the work. Underneath that guise or that poised, however you want to say it, there is actually a little bit of insecurity or even fear of like, well, what if I don't measure up? What if I don't meet everybody else's standards and needs? Especially for my Geminis who maybe have strong like Libra or Cancer in their chart or something like that. No, like it's your turn. Like you get something good out of this. I really like this. And so I know I'm mixing the characters because the thing is that will happen. Some of you will be on the recipients of this gesture, this offer. Others of you will be doing it. So either way, this looks cool. This could something about this could solidify a long-term partnership or contract as well. Four of Pentacles. This person offers stability. This person offers a sense of comfort, loyalty. And so whoever is the one who always takes care of everyone else, it's almost like there's someone who's like, they're the mama bear. Like you're under my wing. Like I got you. That type of vibe. The person making a gesture or an offer to help out this mama bear, this empress, whoever this is, male or female rather, this person holds you in very high regard. So it's like whatever this fear or insecurity is, I am getting, and I'm saying this delicately, but it's all an illusion. It's something that you're telling yourself that isn't the truth of how others perceive you. You know, I'll be honest, it probably stems from, some sort of childhood wound or, experience that happened ages ago, but you like memorialized it in your head. It's like you took that thing that person said once, you took it on as like a truth, and so you started to believe it. It's almost like you almost started to like carry the torch of that truth of, well, this is who I am, and so now I have to overcompensate because I'm not as good, or I don't, again, I don't think you're consciously doing it. It's like, again, like this torch you've been carrying around, and it's like I'm almost getting like a sword energy to it, which, I mean, you are an air sign, right? But it's been your truth, but then somebody shows you some kind gesture of love, and it points out this false belief you've been carrying around for a long time. It may also come from a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you have 2 cards of Leo and 2 cards of Taurus, especially. You may have multiple options, and this may have to do with jobs. It could be something coming in from either a Capricorn, or very likely something to do with a career move or a project that you want to work on, especially in something either involving technology, teaching, or creative careers. I lost the last one. And something in healing. So yeah, sure, doctors, nurses, but it could be something more like the spiritual arts or something like that. Something more kind of like occult-esque. Ooh, let's put those there. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, it's like you grant someone their wish. It almost has like a genie in a bottle type vibe, Gemini. Ooh, I love it when they just fall out like that. That feels, ooh, yeah, look at that. Nights always bring change and movement. This is a good offer that's being made, and it feels like destiny. It feels like divine timing. I don't want to oversell this, but your cards are so strong. I really would say it comes out of nowhere. It almost seems too good to be true, because this is something, okay, this is important. This person never asked for this help. This person never asked for this favor. This person doesn't like to ask for help, and that in itself is a karmic lesson. And it's not about don't ask because people will just do it anyway. No, it's really quite the opposite. I'm almost getting someone is very overcome with like emotions because of this gesture of gratitude, and it almost like opens their mind up to see that no, people genuinely like you, people genuinely care about you, people want to do this thing for you. So in a sense, it's like allow them the gift to do it for you, because it has to do with your perspective of, again, not meeting the needs and standards of others. It's gracious of you to accept favors because it allows this person to feel like they add value to your life versus the opposite, you always having to be the one who puts value in others. This is in a really cool way. It's like self-care. It's like self-nourishment. But the catalyst of this spark or this idea, this epiphany, comes in the form of just kind of like a regular everyday person doing this small little act for you, and it completely changes your mind. It changes your perception of yourself, which is really cool. And again, I want to underscore this is positive. Like, for those who know tarot, you can kind of see these cards they're pretty significant. They're pretty big. You have a lot of key players coming in. You have a lot of major arcana too. That's pretty significant. So Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, which is called the guide in this deck, the Teacher, the Spirit spiritual leader, someone who their principles stand on faith. And again, a huge connection, a strong source to God. It's like you have an undercover angel in your life. And for some of you, that's important too, because it happens when it's almost like somebody leaves something on your desk or at your house, and for some of you, it's completely anonymous. And that's, I think, there's just like this overwhelming sense of, oh my God, well, why would someone do this for me? And how could I ever pay them back? You're not meant to. It's not about that. This essentially came into you, I think, because it's karmic in a positive way. What goes around comes around. You've already put a lot of effort out into the world. You've already shown a lot of love. You've given people a lot of your time and energy and respect and attention. So you're owed this one, essentially. It's like karmic justice is how I would say. Like, this is something really wonderful that comes into you. So don't feel weird or guilty about accepting it. And I know, obviously, you're listening to this like, I love gifts. I would never do that. You would be surprised, though, given the circumstance. There's something about this. Again, it's so overwhelming, and it's just something you appreciate so much. But I think that's all the more reason to just appreciate it. Just allow yourself that moment of joy for allowing someone else to take care of you for a change. Gemini, this is kind of awesome. I love it. Someone could actually loan you money too. I don't necessarily get a lot of cards indicating poor financial circumstances, but maybe there's something there to it, because essentially someone could offer you a sum of money, and that ushers in the wheel of fortune so that you can establish financial stability again. There could be like a handout, or I don't know, a donation, something like a charity. I think this is a metaphor, I know this is a metaphor, because this is not going to transpire for most of you, but hear me out, because there's something to it. Do you know how, like, when, I know this is cheesy, but I'm literally seeing this over and over. Do you know when people, like, win some sort of contest or giveaway? It's like, the guy with the camera and the microphone knocks on the door, and they're like, any moment now, Cheryl's going to open that door, and we're going to tell her she just won, a free supply of blank for life, or, free childcare, so she can be a badass single working mom, or there's something where it may come unexpectedly, and that's what I mean. It's like your first and initial impulse is like, do I even deserve this? Have I even worked for this? Like, there's a lot of internal questioning of like, why me and why is this happening? Because you did earn it. It's I'm literally getting like your angel guides, source, spirit, universe, like looking down at you in the sky like, hey, Gemini, like it's your turn, like bask in the glory of it. Enjoy it. This is a very exciting moment for you. And again, this can be small potatoes. This can be a neighbor sharing a bunch of cookies with you, right? It's more like the importance of the message is allow yourself to be nurtured, to be taken care of. Who's like the mama bear in your life? Allow that person to do a good deed and gesture for you. Some of you, it's like if you have been struggling at work, not necessarily financially, but balancing your work responsibilities with, say, taking care of your family, or, doing the 9-to-5 thing and then coming home and being able to find the energy to exercise or eat healthy. It's something like, hey, you just want a treadmill. There's karmic balance, and it's almost confirmation that the universe saw what was going on in your life. They weren't trying to make you struggle out of like malefic intent. It was to get you to raise your vibe and see something about yourself, possibly about, I'm not even going to say like maybe an unhealthy pattern or an unhealthy lifestyle where you were not delegating responsibility, you weren't asking for help, and by means of the simple act coming in, it almost shines a light. You see how beautiful these cards are. It's very light, it's very happy, but it's making you realize a shift or a change that needs to happen in terms of how much energy you're putting into other people in your life. It really needs to come back to you, Gemini. And this message has come up quite a bit. Virgo had a very similar message, and I want to say Aries did too. So this is something that it's in the air right now. It's written in the stars right now. It's a good time for self-care and allowing yourself to be nurtured. Look at that. There's just such this this beautiful energy, like the idea of like, stroking your pet, good boy, tell your dog how much you love it, or this, whoever, in a fun metaphor. It's like allow someone to do that to you, like, oh, Gemini, you're so great and I love you so much, like play with your hair or something like that. Anyway, Gemini, I like this. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because that felt cool. Let me make sure we're good. 14 minutes. You're welcome, Gemini. This was short and sweet, but I mean, I don't have anything else to say. It's great. So I'll see you next Thursday for more tarot. In the meantime, smash that like button, and thanks for joining me here on my channel. Bye, Gemini.